All right, all right, all right. Banjo Rolls Part 2. So here's a few other ways you can use those banjo rolls. I know there's many more out there, but just a short little video here to get into it a little bit more. The first one that I do is based off a G chord here at the 9th, 7th, and 8th frets. It's like a C shape. And what I do is I alternate between this B string right here with my middle finger and the E string at the top of the roll. Chet Atkins did this in his tune Dizzy Strings, where he went through a few chord shapes and would just... And that's basically just like a 1-4-2-5 type deal. The other one is where the pattern kind of stays the same and you roll up the strings, right? So you can do it with like an A minor scale. If I could play it correctly. And I start on the 5th note of the scale, and then I just utilize the 7th and 3rd frets. Or you can do it like with the G Mixolydian type thing. You can do it in G. Yeah. And then there's other ones where you skip strings, right? So a good example and a really easy way to visualize this is just with an E minor pentatonic scale. So you start on the 7th fret of the A string. That's your E. You got your root. And then you got an open G right there after you skip a string. And then you got an A on the 7th fret of the D string. An open B. 7th fret on the G is a D. And then you got an open E right there at the top. And you can also do that with harmonics too. And I skip a string every time there, and then you have your harmonics at the 7th fret and the 12th fret. So you got an E right here, a G right here, A, B, D, E, and you got a minor pentatonic scale right there. And then there's other things like alterations, extensions of scales. Like I do this in my version of Windy and Warm. Just kind of playing off the A minor scale right there. I got a little flat 5 in there. And then the another one that I do is where I keep the shape the same. This one I base out of C major, and I use it at the end of my arrangement of Can't Buy Me Love. And that one is, you're alternating around this E right here, right? And so what I do is I have an E flat and then an F right here, and then I got an E. And then I got an F, a G, and an E here. And then I have a G, A, E, and then I end it on a C. Once again, if I could play it right. And then another extension that I do is at the end of one of my original songs, I use that G Mixolydian run that I showed you earlier, and I extend it a little bit and use a couple different flat notes and... So, 7-3 open, 7-3 open, 7-3 open. Those all stay the same. This is the only one I change, because if I did 7-3 open, there would be 2 D notes there, right? So I'd be playing D, D, E instead of D, D sharp, E. A couple different things to work on. Take care.